Curious Calico here, checking in for another session of therapy. I do appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Today, I would like to pose yet another quick question, as well as share my own personal thoughts pertaining to the question itself. So, without any delay, that question is: do you inspire? Again, the question is: do you inspire? Like many of you avid basketball fans out there, I've recently enjoyed the mini-series titled The Last Dance. According to Google, the 10-part docu-series follows the Jordan timeline from when he was an emerging star on his high school team to becoming a worldwide marketing force as well as a cultural figure. Much to my pleasant surprise, the fifth episode of the Last Dance documentary began with a dedication to Kobe Bryant, a legend this world lost on January the 26th, 2020. May he continue to rest in peace. This prayer is also extended to his daughter Gianna, as well as the 7 others we lost during that tragic incident. Now, as we circle back to today's topic, many of us are unable to confidently argue against the vast amounts of inspiration many individuals from all walks of life have received from the competitive spirits of Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. But what I found most interesting were the different perspectives held by Bryant and Jordan when it came down to later being viewed as an actual inspiration to others. Michael Jordan, who many would argue is the greatest to ever play the game, is officially on record stating he never had any desire to be a role model. Now, in his defense, being a role model is not required to obtain a championship. And these particular comments of his may have also been prompted by certain media callouts at that time, revolving around some of his well-known gambling escapades, as well as some of his controversial team leadership techniques, which were often criticized as Jordan attempted to groom and extract the overall best out of his teammates. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Kobe was perfect by any means. He too experienced damaging situations off the court. Unfortunately, even with his recent passing, some people still enjoy highlighting those moments from time to time. And there are many who would argue Kobe was not always the most uplifting of teammates. But when it comes down to inspiration, this is where I found a noticeable discrepancy between the two greats. Yes, Kobe also had the same killer instinct as Jordan. He too desired to be the greatest player to ever play the game. Both of these gentlemen seemed to collect rings like it was going out of style. As competitive professionals, their contributions to the game will forever be cherished. Throughout the course of their careers, both of these men continuously raised the bar in terms of their methods of preparation, their various approaches to conflict, as well as their unwavering sacrifices. Now, partner these traits along with their persistence and willingness to do whatever was required to get anything accomplished. And it is safe to say the phrases "I quit" or "give up" were never entertained by either of these gentlemen. As you take a look back at the careers of both athletes, MJ went out on top without question, still playing at a very high level. Many will always wonder what the full potential of his basketball career could have been. Yet as Kobe came to the end of his phenomenal career, he not only realized that he had pushed his body to its max limits, he also discovered something else he wanted to leave behind. And that additional gem was inspiration. Kobe, in fact, did have the desire to be a role model. Not only did Kobe understand the importance role models had on the lives of others, he also understood how important role models were to his own personal growth and achievements. As dedicated as Kobe Bryant was to earning his spot on the basketball greats Mount Rushmore, if you will, he always kept a healthy respect for the great ones that came before him. One of the most powerful things I heard Kobe say during the episode 5 of the Last Dance series was how he hated conversations involving who would win one-on-one between himself and Michael Jordan, whom he often referred to as a big brother. Kobe went on to further explain he would have not achieved 5 championships without all of the guidance and great advice he received from Michael Jordan throughout the course of his career. As Kobe put it, anything we received from him in terms of his basketball accolades comes from Michael Jordan. But as Kobe also put it during one of his many influential interviews, the definition of greatness is to inspire the people next to you. Kobe then elaborates, if you can inspire someone to inspire someone else, and this process continues to manifest, it is then you are on the verge of creating something that will ultimately last forever. You see, as Kobe transitioned to the next phase of his life, he clearly understood there will always be a new MVP. There will always be a new champion. Records are meant to be broken. Whether you decide to downplay inspiration as once done by Jordan, or fully embrace this burden of duty as previously done by Bryant, your actions will often influence many of those around you. Many times we may never engage with these individuals personally, or even realize the impact we may forever have on someone else's life choices. Nonetheless, those events will occur, and nothing can stop this process, as it continues to permeate throughout the world as we know it. So as you step out there full of motivation and pride, excited to write your own chapter in the history books, so to speak, always remember those who arrived before you, and be sure to keep in mind those who will follow you. With that said, thanks again for checking in. If you found this content useful, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you don't mind, please leave your comments below and let me know if you have any suggestions for improving this channel. Until the next time, remain curious.